So it's ours and we're leaving it as is what we've come back to them and said. If you can't agree, it's our tree, we're leaving it as it is.
Nothing further.
Okay. Johnson, Chuck?
I have nothing additional for you. That was the only thing I had to report on.
Oh, I'm sorry, one more item, I apologize. I handed out the proposed revised exhibits A and G, as well as the proposed amended text for the Duffy's lease. And I also handed out the current exhibit A and G. And the concept is to present this to Duffy's as a follow-up public conversations that Jeff and Phil have been having with Duffy's and Lisa, and trying to make the little clouding area a little bit darker, as far as the exhibit for the premises. So you'll see how the exhibit A sketch of the premises is in the clouded area, and their square footage stays the same, the total under area. And the patio increases in size. Then we go to exhibit G, which is for the purposes of the lease. That's the patio sketch. And so the patio area is clouded, and the dimensions of the patio area again are there. So the purpose of the amendment, trying to make it as simple as possible, is to just amend exhibit A and exhibit G, keep everything else the same, and then have Duffy's Inc., the guarantor, sign this again, Duffy's Holdings Inc. So Lisa's been working with the graphic folks to get the bubbles, clouds.
Clouded it in red.
Yeah, red doesn't come up well when you darken it. So,
can't seem to get it dark.
dark blue is, or thicken the line. You can thicken the line.
That's what I told him. Use a thicker pen, like you can do on their photo stuff.
I'm okay with this.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm all right with it.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and Jeff, I think this matches what Master Z did. Lisa took what Master Z had, that gray scale, and gave it to the.
We talked about it, and I said maybe just a little square, but then when I was looking at it this morning from that angle, there is a little slant line like that. So this,
Isn't the square footage off?
whatever that's it.
I did not do the calculations.
Wasn't there a barn?
I think so.
Oh, you mean the 2388?
Whatever.
Yeah, the patio right now is indicated as being 688, and this says 2388. So I think it's larger than what was originally conceived when we did that radius.
I think so too, yeah.
The radius doubled it basically, but this one is much larger because it widens this area, I believe.
Right, the walkway, and we did that for handicap
As long
access.
as the restaurant stays the same, doesn't really matter because we're not getting red on the patio.
Right. Okay.
So do you have questions, Phil, or not? Okay.
Yep, we're good.
So I guess Lisa, Phil, Jeff, whoever's been dealing with Duffy's, just present it to them, and then we can formalize at the next board meeting and authorize the chair to sign once Duffy's set.
I told Lisa, like, any lighting or they want to put a sail over it, but they talked about a covered sail, and that's all on them now. We've done what we're going to do, and that's
Right.
it.
Yeah, just make sure they bring it
I
to
talked
us.
I left a message for Chris and Casey both about that it's their patio now, and they should let us know. I mean, they need to light it, they need to, put more tables and chairs out there and cover the thing really, and maintain it.
Who's going to light
Yeah, one thing Lisa, we talked about, the lease says that we, the landlord, can adopt rules and regulations at any point in time. And Lisa was not aware of any rules or regulations currently. So Lisa, and I haven't even looked at it yet, has taken a stab at a first draft of rules and regulations. And Lisa, if you could, well, the fine few is less than 10 pages. Anyway, so I guess if you could share that with Jeff and Phil also before we run it by Duffy's, and then bring that to the board at the next board meeting also, for the rules and regulations.
Right, you could also...
Which you can incorporate that idea about anything they put out there need to come to the district first for approval.
But Lisa, when you get that kind of organized, you can send it to Chuck, and then Chuck can send it out to us just to look at.
Yes.
Well, I guess I just sent it to Tony, but I'll send them to you. You guys can all look at the rules and regulations?
We
and
can,
see
yes.
What you want?
Yeah,
Okay.
comments.
But you can't
I
charge.
just, I don't know, a lot of it's typical retail, somewhat,
Yeah.
a lot of outlets, but,
Okay.
you know, then I added some things about furniture, fire pit, patio surfaces that they need to keep clean.
Yeah.
But I was concerned about whether or not the papers were sealed, because with all that food and all that drink dropping on those papers, they're gonna get nasty.
It's a good thought. That is a good thought. It's not cheap to seal.
No,
The one thing
unless he thinks they're pretty cleanable, you know, with some,
We can tell them we have to power wash it on a regular basis.
yeah. But that's gonna be up to them, but I think they should still be, I mean, I'll still have to watch over that to make sure that it is done.
Yeah.
Because you don't want all that to get nasty.
How often do you guys do that, annually, biannually, or
So what, clean it?
papers, do you know?
What?
They typically seal, how often they typically seal papers for
Oh,
seal?
seal them? I think you can, I think once is good.
what about slip and fall as it goes? Does it create more? Okay, I'm fine.
All right, let's look into
Like,
that.
I'd ask him.
I think you do
if they
have to
that,
periodically
I can ask somebody
reseal.
to-
Yeah.
Have they made a final decision on the styling of
I
furniture?
don't know how long it
Yeah, they put out
lasts.
what they've had before. I took some pictures, they do have some tables out there, people were eating on there tonight.
Oh, nice.
But then they had some high tops that,
We need some work.
we'll see.
Yeah, one thing I think Duffy's, it's on them once this happens.
I'll send you those two.
Yeah, they need to go to the beverage folks then too and expand the definition of the premises for the beverage license, if they want to have consumption.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Okay.
They did to the outside patio to
Right,
extend
expanded
it
area,
further.
yes.
They don't seem to be interested in helping or taking over the concession though.
No.
I don't think they really want to extend their staff. I'm sure it's not easy finding people, so.
Yeah, I think if the,
Well, we know more about keeping it, but it's a hassle. Right?
Well, I mean, the thing would be, if they take it over, they can expand the liquor to the golf course. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's more profitable.
How about the fire pit? I'm confused.
It arrived today.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
It's not huge. I mean, it's a,
It's like 3 by 3.
yeah, 3 by 3
okay.
pit. Just a little section to gather for, 6 people, 8
There-
people.
There's a grate out there for drainage, and he's gonna put it right over that grate. So,
Yeah.
If it becomes a hit,
propane,
they'll probably
I
have
think,
to have
and,
propane.
and it's got like a little glass thing that you can put around it, and I think I got 2 covers. I don't know why I did that.
If you put it over the drain, how's water?
because it's going to be, it's not flushed.
Oh, okay.
John, what kind of landscaping are you doing around it?
What's the plan? Yeah, what's the plan on the landscaping
The
around there?
cocoa plum, the sides of it, where the walls at, we've added material, so like, because it flows downward, so you're not having plants way down low here, and then as you go up, they get high. And then we just put the cocoa plum on the side with regress and all that out there, all that's
Oh,
left.
it'll be outside?
Yeah.
And we're taking
You got
that
a lot
right
to fill in.
now. About 10 pallets, 11 pallets.
Okay, great. That'll be nice.
Yeah, we're gonna go from here to there, we're going to St.
and
Augustine.
then on the other side, they're gating that gravel in, and we'll use that for
Yeah,
extra
the car
equipment
barn.
storage. or-
Yeah.
Hey, John, is that on the left hand and the right hand side of that?
Yes, on both sides of it, they're going to put the cocoa palms. Bushes, whatever they are.
Okay, so
Bushes.
You have some. Yeah.
Is there anything more in the leash, you think, or, so you'll send Chuck the draft rules and regs and we'll send it to the board so we can all look at it?
And we'll comment back to,
that. Will those be, you might want to reference them in the amendment?
I'll look at the lease. I think the lease just says we can adopt it from time to time and then we just notify them.
Correct.
But
So it could be a separate thing, I can just give that to them separately.
yeah, give them a heads up, say, here's what you've drafted. The board hasn't commented on them yet.
Okay.
Just get their input.
yeah.
And, it's one of those things where, when I worked at Westinghouse, the president of Westinghouse Electric, communities in Naples, we always had our staff meetings every Monday with all the professionals and the president. And he always went around the table on new projects. He said, everybody gets a vote, but mine's the only vote that counts. So I think it's one of those where we tell Duffy's, everybody gets a vote, but only the board's vote counts.
That sounds good, I like that.
I like that too.
Phil, you have anything?
Nope.
Phil, you have anything?
No.
Chris?
I have some stuff I probably need, I'll talk to Tony and
Okay.
John about, but there was a ton of email traffic, but I've answered it all, so I think
Okay, and a
we're
lot
good.
of it was about the landscaping?
That, and your,
My letter.
letter and stuff like that, but it's all.
All right, our next meeting is March 28th at 9 a.m. So, 9 a.m., or we do the schedule for next week. Nobody has anything else? Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion adjourned.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're done. Thanks,